Hello. What's going on? Woo. Wiggly little worm. How are you guys? My name is Chill Pill. I get a haircut next week. I got a bushy ass bush. Say that every single time, but like I never really stare at myself in the mirror too much. So whenever I'm checking all the things, they're working okay on the screen. Can't help but look. Ayo, Cheddar Papa. That's me. How are you guys doing? There's a big old cold front that came through, and I just went outside to get the dogs to come back in, and well, no thank you. Too chilly, too pilly. That's gonna be the sequel channel to this one. BSV2, too chilly, too pilly. It's a bit chilly today here as well. Well, I mean, it is almost the beginning of winter, so I guess it's allowed to be cold. And it wouldn't feel like Christmas if it was super hot. Isn't there, there was a stop motion Christmas movie from way back in the day called The Christmas Without Santa Claus, I think, and it had the Heat Meister and Cold Meister, or I know it was Heat Miser and Cold Miser or whatever. And they had a really, really good fucking song. It was very catchy and a lot of fun. You know what? I kind of feel like watching that. Why don't we do something like that? That'll be fun. A fun little Christmas thing for everybody. Open a new thing so we don't have to lose the tunes while I awkwardly search for a video. Do. Banjo! Stop.
Here he comes now, the big hand.
I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. Snow. I'm Mr. Icicle. I'm Mr. Tenderloin. Friends call me Snow Miser. Whatever I touch turns to snow in my clutch. I'm too much.
He's Mr. White Christmas, he's Mr. Snow. He's Mr.
They just don't make them like this anymore.
He's Mr. Tenderloin.
Not creepy enough.
Snow Miser. Whatever I touch turns to snow in my clutch.
He's too much.
I'm glad he gave him the hat back. That'd be pretty dickish of him.
Know a day that's over 40 degrees. I'd rather have a 30, 20, 10, 5, and then it's free.
He's Mr. White.
What happens when he touches his wiener?
That's right.
He's Mr. Icicle.
He's Mr. Tenderloin.
Friends call me Snow Miser. Whatever I touch turns to snow in my clutch.
Quit taking all their hats, buddy.
Too much. Stop by with your hubby sometime and we'll have a blizzard.
Where to now? You heard the man. We've got to see Heat Miser. I was
We
afraid
gotta
to
go
say that.
see Satan himself. Or no, actually, this guy is like the dude from My Hero Academia.
I'm Mr. Green Christmas. I'm Mr. Sun. I'm Mr. Heat's Blister. I'm Mr. 101.
This is every fucking day in Texas.
Whatever I touch starts to melt in my clutch. I'm too much.
What happens when he touches his wiener?
He's Mr. Green Christmas. He's Mr. Sun. He's Mr. Heat.
Really? I did the display capture.
They call me
Oh my god.
Miser.
Whatever, you can hear the music.
Whatever I touch starts to melt in my clutch.
He's too much.
Thank you. I never want to know a day that's under 60 degrees. I'd rather have it
That's
80,
interesting.
90, 100 degrees. Oh, some like it hot, but I like it really hot.
Oh, you know why? There's a data here.
He's Mr. Green Christmas.
There you go.
He's Mr.
Bunch of creepy little goblins.
He's Mr. Heat Blister. He's Mr. 101.
They call me Heat Miser. Whatever I... Christmas.
Here's
I'm
the
Mr. Snow.
cold miser. The snow miser.
Mr. Icicle. I'm Mr. 10 Below. Friends call me Snow Miser. Whatever I touch turns to snow in my clutch. I'm too much.
Whatever. Streaming fail to all 5 of you. Shit. Son of a bitch. I thought whenever we did the gameplay display capture on the one screen, it translated to the other. Apparently it don't, but that's okay. God, turn it off. No. No, we're gonna watch it again in its entirety. But, like I was saying, song is catchy as fuck. Are you watching something or... No, last 15 seconds. That's all you need. You got the gist of it. Basically, whenever the snow dude would touch something, it would turn into just a bunch of snowflakes. So that's why I said what would happen if he touched his wiener. And then whenever the hot dude touched something, it literally just like melted. And ergo that. Now it's time for Farewell, my turnabout. The fuck? Or maybe Captain Saipan, all the way from the lovely land. Whatever. It's going too fast. You're too fast! That's not fair. There's 12 of them entered as one thing, and everyone else is only one person. It's me! Nunny? Whoa! Whoa! Hero of heroes. Superhero. Yo! The Nickel Samurai. Wait, is nickel stronger than steel? Gotcha. Hey, can you turn down whatever you're watching? I can, hear... What? No, I know. Okay, whatever you're watching. Can you turn down the volume a little bit? My voice carries. Oh, also my phone. I muted my phone. What the fuck? It's scuffed as hell. Okay. March 20th, 7:42 p.m. Gateway Hotel. Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. Oh, right! Yes! Did you hear that, Nick? Did you?
The Nickel Samurai, he did it!
Yeah, he sure did. Oh, I'm getting too old for this. I'm proud of the guy for doing the series justice.
So the person everyone was cheering for was... I guess he got the prize? Yep. You know who we're talking about, right, Pearly? The Nickel Samurai. No. Every Sunday I only watch the educational channels. Kids Masterpiece Theater. Okay, that's it. From now on, it's the Nickel Samurai. All the kids watch it. Do you like the Nickel Samurai too, Mr. Nick? Nah, Nick's an old fart, so he's not allowed to watch it anymore.
That's right, but I do like Kids Masterpiece Theater.
Hey, I didn't know you were so young at heart, Nick. Mr. Nick, you're a grown-up. You're not allowed to watch it anymore. You're supposed to act your age and have interests that match. It's very important. Aw, give it a rest, Pearly.
Looks like I made the right choice in inviting everyone here. I'm glad you're all having a good time.
Ah, it's like a dream.
Too bad for the Jammin' Ninja. Too bad for the Jammin' Ninja, though. Last year, he lost to the Pink Princess Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. I thought this might be his year.
Yeah. Oh, hey, did anyone else think the Jammin' Ninja looked cool, a little different today? Different? What do you mean? Well, he wasn't carrying his bright red guitar.
Hey, you're right. Strange. He'd walk around without his signature guitar.
We'll never understand these people and their shows. Anyway, Mr. Powers, thank you very much for tonight.
It was nothing. I owe you one, so it's just my way of saying thanks.
Hey, Nick, come on. It's time to get going to the lobby. There's a post-ceremony stage show that's supposed to start real soon.
And then I heard there's going to be a press conference after that.
A press conference? Is he going to make a speech about winning this year's prize?
Well, not exactly. Something about the Nickel Samurai confessing something.
Confessing? Sounds pretty serious. Ah, Nick, come on! You don't want us to be the last ones there, do you? Yeah, Mr. Nick. Do you? Why me? The show doesn't even start for another 20 minutes. Alright. Thank you very much for inviting us today.
Oh, it was nothing, really.
They say in a video game, an adult is currently oh, Jesus. Yeah. I'm called out!
Guys like us don't get to come to a place like this often, so I thought I'd invite you all.
Hey, Mr. Powers! What have you been up to lately?
Well, since the Pink Princess successfully wrapped up last month, I've been on a kids' exercise show, while wearing a rabbit mask over my face.
Oh, I see.
I'm still really sorry about all the headache I caused you that time, Mr. Wright.
Well, what's done is done, so let's forget about it. This is Will Powers. He's an action star. His popularity exploded when he was a Steel Samurai. And he was the first case Maya worked on with me. It's too bad you look scary, or people know you're a real softie who's good with kids.
Thanks.
I can't believe they're going to make a movie based on the Nickel Samurai. I don't understand why they talk so much shit about this guy's looks. Right? Like, what's so weird about his face? I feel like we've seen so many other people that people aren't like, ugh, you're such a creep. Like, what about that fucking clown in the last one? I can't believe it either, but for a different reason. The smile face looks handsome, I'd say. The Steel Samurai, an epic story of one hero in a desperate fight against his arch nemesis, the evil magistrate, in the city of Neo Old Tokyo. I just realized why the name Neo Old Tokyo is funny. Neo means new,
next to old spelt the old-fashioned way. So it's New Old Tokyo. Okay. It's funny, and it took a full game for me to realize it. And last year they started a new series, The Nickel Samurai. The new series seems to be a hit with the kids, too. I'm really attached to the Steel Samurai as a show, so I was hoping that maybe I'd get the chance to do something in this new one. Can you believe Hugh Jackman is 56 years old? I thought he was older. If I'm honest, I thought he was older than that. But also, for how fucking jacked he is... Hugh Jackman for 56. He looked really fucking good in Deadpool Cross Wolverine, or whatever the movie was. Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, too bad. It'd have been awesome to see you with the new actor Matt on guard. He's super popular right now. Mr. On guard?
Looks like Pearls doesn't know who he is.
This year it's gonna be the Nickel Samurai versus the Jammin' Ninja at the box office. Jammin' Ninja? Who's that again? So, who is this Jammin' Ninja? First.
Hello there.
Space.
Oh, shit! A rat!
For Ratter Tatter, and... Logan be edgin', huh? It's just weird that all the comic book heroes I grow up with are old men. Don't think too hard about it. You know what made me do the Leo DiCaprio instantly turn old meme yesterday? Somebody pointed out that The Witcher 3 is officially 10 years old. No, it can't be. It just can't be. I remember playing that game when it first came out, whenever Ratter and I were, like, first dating. Well, into a year of dating, basically. But the apartment... no. Yeah, Luli Lolly was, came out when you were in the, second apartment you were living in before we lived in the house. Alien Isolation is also 10 years old, which is why my first real introduction, which was my first real introduction into gaming streams. Space, I think we may need to just, accept the fact that we might be old. Hold on. I need this one in particular. Yeah. Anyways.
He's a hero, duh. He's a hero, duh. His symbol is the bright red guitar he's always carrying.
A ninja who's always carrying around a bright red guitar? How does that even work? It's even like an acoustic guitar. Jesus Christ.
With a scarf around his neck and a guitar in his hand, he rises to stardom in an ancient time.
Got a fucking rabbit, deer, and a tanuki. A ninja who becomes a star. A ninja star. Oh my god. Nothing makes me feel more old than watching Alien Romulus and then realizing that young people actually thought that was a good move. Ooh.
Yeah, a ninja who becomes a star.
There's strong rivalry between the two of them. Global Studios' Nickel Samurai and Worldwide Studios' Jammin' Ninja. They even air at the same time. Why would they? Oh, I see. Different studios. My bad.
You know what I heard? I heard those two don't get along at all.
Dude, look at Glover's bandmate.
The Nickel Samurai's on guard, and the guy who plays Jammin' Ninja, I mean.
The Nickel Samurai speaks
French? Oh, you mean Matt Ungard, the actor. Okay. I guess even the world of heroes isn't a sparkling, happy place. Yeah. Alright, let's look around at shit. Sure is one luxurious hotel. Almost to the point of gaudy with how much it blends together everything, how it blends together everything fancy imaginable. Speaking of fancy, didn't the bellboy give me something like that last year? Just a lobster in the mantelpiece in BD. What can I say? What can I say? This is a really high-class hotel. I've never eaten this kind of salad before. Poor Pearls, having eaten only vegetables all her life. She's been missing out. Don't worry. Any leftovers belong in my happily awaiting stomach anyway. You're such a glutton, Maya. I'd lose this one too. I lose this one to Maya. You sure can eat. Well, a growing girl needs her nutrients. A growing girl? Exactly how big do you plan on getting? If this is all a dream, I don't ever want to wake up. And all the directors and stars that were here to see the heroes. Wow. I had no idea who most of them were. Neither did I. Nick, you got to cut that news-only habit out. Your new show is going to be The Nickel Samurai every Sunday morning at 8. Oh, I know. We can watch it together starting next week. I'll come wake you up extra early to make sure, okay? AVGN started uploading videos 20 years ago. No way. So, 20 years ago, he started uploading videos when I was first learning how to drive. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm fine. You know, you really don't have to on my account. The awards ceremony was just held on that stage. It was really fabulous. You just reminded me of the circus for a second. Well, shows like that are guaranteed to be good, you know. That chandelier is really something, isn't it? I thought it was a kind of spaceship. Hey, Nick, how about we get one of those for your office? One of those hanging from our poor, weak ceiling? I don't think so. Idiot. There's a grand set of doors over there. And behind those doors is an equally grand lobby. Shall we go and take a look, Mr. Nick? Hey, wait up! This grand dessert is calling to me. It's saying, "Eat me now!" This case I actually found interesting. Well, we will see if that holds up. Or not. Okay, I think I've prodded enough. Let's go to the hallway. March 20th, Gatewater Hotel. Hallway. Wow, what is with this place? Looks like I've stumbled into Oz or something. Way in the back, there's a sign for the bathroom. Maybe I should visit it while I can before the show starts. I want to look at the bear. I can understand flowers in front of the dressing rooms, but what are stuffed bears doing here? Could it be that there's an action star with a soft spot for teddy bears? Nah, can't be. Compared to the flowers of the other side of the hall, these are much more gorgeous. Let's see. Record companies, fan clubs, company workers, family. Carrying all these flowers home would be hard, I think. There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Juan Corrida's room. Juan Corrida. His name just sounds like a star's name. Juan Corrida? What's his name supposed to be? 1 quarter?
One corrida. I've heard it before, but I don't know anything about him at all. To Mr. Ungard from the Global Studio staff. What does corrida mean in Spanish? Can someone Google translate that for me? Por favor. Corrida. It'd be nice if lawyers got flowers too. Something like, to Mr. Wright from all your grateful clients. Oh, corrida means a bullfight. I think you're thinking of corriendo or correr. I don't know. I still have an LCD monitor I've regularly used since 2007. I'm amazed it still works so well. Since 2007 and like no dead pixels or anything? That's crazy. Uh-oh. Trinket's doing her let me in barks. Hold on one second. I shall let her in. I have a Trinket. She is very chilly. And I am also chilly, because I am chilly-pilly. Hi, little girl. Yeah, Samsung makes quality products. Monitors are the one technology that I feel like has consistently gotten better and cheaper over time. Yep, and TVs, which is honestly just a large monitor. I mean, that's what we've been using as a monitor with our new PC. But yeah, TVs and computer monitors have gotten cheaper and better quality. Monitor, TV, etc. Yeah. That and about 10 movies. 10 moves? Oh, that and about 10 moves. Damn. Now that is lasting power. So you had it all through college and everything too. So it lived in dorms and situations where stuff might happen to it. That's pretty good. Because everything else has deteriorated in quality and gotten more expensive in the past 10 years. Yep. Enshittification does not qualify. The rules of enshittification do not hold to monitors, apparently. Well, this girl is just in heaven. Oh, wait. Here comes the scritches. You good? You good? You want to lay down? Oh. Dig. Diggy hole. Hi. Thank you. Thank you for the kisses. Besos, besos de mi perro. I'm blown away by the fact that my laptop has a 360 hertz monitor. It's pretty fucking good. Whoops. Very small difference. It's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Matt Ungard's room. I've heard that name before. Oh yeah, Maya's always yammering about him like the obsessed fan she is. So maybe their names are supposed to be like cliche words that, or whatever words that you use during fights. Like maybe you say corrida whenever you're fighting a bull. And and you say on guard whenever you're having a sword fight. There are toilets in each room of this hotel, but since all sorts of events are held here, there are bathrooms for people who aren't staying here as well. Perfect for people like me, who can't afford to stay here in the first place. Let's see. It's weird that there's no music in the hallway. Hotel so fancy, you don't have to share a toilet. That's crazy! What if I want to share a urinal with another man? I remember in elementary school we had, no. Well, so, like I was about to say, in elementary school, we actually had a trough toilet that, boys would just pee into. What if I want to share a urinal with another man? God damn it. No. Yeah. And probably. What's it called? One of the things that kids like to do besides, cross the streams and whatever. We were kids. We were 16-year-old kids. No. Was stand at one end of the trough and see if your stream was strong enough to reach the other end of the trough. And it was a lot of fun. I remember that. And there'd be literal pissing contests to see how far back they could get. Yes, exactly. God. Kids are dumb. No, kids are dumb. All of them. Sounds like the post-ceremony show is about to start.
All right, I'm so pumped! I wonder if he's going to show us his special move today. Nickel Samurai Smelting! Because nickel is a smelted metal.
Actually, what I'm interested in most is the press conference. I mean, the term pissing contest had to come from somewhere.
You mean the big confession the Nickel Samurai is going to make after the show? So what is it? Don't you know what it's about, Mr. Powers?
Well, I'm not the Steel Samurai anymore, so I don't have an idea.
Bah.
Sorry. So I guess you are all going to the press conference then.
Yeah, of course.
In that case, here, take these tickets so you can get in.
Seems like the Nickel Samurai is to confess something after the post-ceremony stage show.
You should read that Powers guy like Kelsey Grammer playing Beast. I don't know how to do a Kelsey Grammer impression besides his from Sideshow Pop. I shall send you to heaven before I send you to hell. Really, I'm just doing this voice for him because that was the voice I gave him in the first game. It's got continuity is important. Women are banned from competitive pissing contests.
It looks like it's over. It's over this way, Mr. Nick. Okay, for great justice.
You got anything else to say? No? Alright. I need to go to the lobby. But I don't know what to do with those tossed salads and scrambled eggs. They're calling again. Good night, Seattle. We love you. March 20th, Gatewater Hotel lobby. Only a really gaudy hotel would have such a large, gaudy lobby to match.
I think they're going to have the post-ceremony show over there.
They're using a compact stage, I see.
Ooh, I'm all ready to use my special samurai power. Maya looks like she's ready to start a fight. Your attention, please. Your attention, please. The Nickel Samurai's post-ceremony stage show will not be held tonight due to unforeseen circumstances. What? Why? Ow! You didn't have to pinch me. Pinch yourself if you don't believe it. We are asking for everyone's cooperation at this time, so please stay where you are. This is a special request from the police. Police? Did they just say police? Do you want me to go check out what's going on? Wait. I'll come with you. Freeze! You two. Didn't you hear the announcement just now? It just finished telling you not to move. That voice. I've heard that voice before. Oh, I need to see his face. I know it's going to be somebody we know. I'm going to assume that it's Edgeworth. Just very, very surreptitiously. Honestly, youth these days can't be bothered to listen to other people when they talk. Just the other day, it was the same thing as Beware Bridge Out, and... No, this is not Edgeworth. But who is it? Who is it? Wow. This non-stop chatter. It can't be. Miss Oldbag? What is it, you young whippersnappers? Do I know you? Wait, you! You're Powers, aren't you? Yeah. About what happened back then. You didn't even get nominated this year, did you? Oh, that's right. You're doing that children's exercise program trying to play nice. Fun fact, Frasier exactly when AVGN kicked off, right down to the same exact month. Oh, I guess Frasier started. Oh, Frasier went off the air. There it is. Frasier went off of the air exactly when AVGN kicked off, right down to the same exact month. AVGN becoming relevant twice in the same stream. Interesting. Frasier was a good show. I remember watching that show to get to sleep. I didn't have a lot of options whenever I was growing up. I would just have basic TV, and I would put my TV on sleep, and that was usually... oh, I know this character. That was usually one of the shows that I would watch. Yeah, that's me. Thankfully, I still have a job. I love that show, and you're a hoot! Yes, even with your face covered by the what a work of art, but how is it, you know? Who knows how many TVs you'd break? You and the getting the deserve. This is why, what are you doing here? Look at my uniform and tell me you can't tell I'm a member of security! But that outfit. I don't even remember anything about Frasier except the tossed salad and scrambled eggs song. What about his brother Niles Crane? He voiced, the giant pill from, Osmosis Jones. It was one of the most effective theme songs in TV history. I know there's a doggo. What was his name? I want to say it was Max. That's not right. He was a Jack Russell Terrier. And a brother and a dad. And a British nanny. Or a British housekeeper. God, why can't I remember any of their names? I remember they lived in a fancy apartment building. Yeah, unrealistically fancy. Daphne and Niles, awkward attraction tension. Yep. Daphne, that was it. And then the, not the co-host, but like,
the operator, whatever, that fielded all the phone calls into into Frasier's talk show. Her name was Ross. God, the dog's name is on the tip of my tongue.
But that outfit. Annoying, noisy brats, get the blaster!
Dr. Frasier Crane was a radio talk show host as a psychotherapist. Radiotherapist? Yes. Wendy Oldbag. Miss Oldbag, what are you doing here? What happened to your position at Global Studios?
Oh, that old place! Well, since that incident, they've been letting people go. When they cut the security team, I got the pink slip. What incident? What did you do? I didn't do anything, you young'un! Don't you remember that incident a year ago?
Fresh Prince, Family Matters, and Wayne's Brothers were all infinitely more entertaining to me than Friends and Frasier. I like the Wayne's Bros. Wayne's Bros was a lot of fun. I like Fresh Prince a lot too. I was kind of whatever on Family Matters. I feel like Urkel was the best part of that show. Although, the father figure in that... No, not him. No, it was the father figure in Fresh Prince that was also the voice of the Shredder in the Ninja Turtles cartoon in the 80s.
When this old lady got on the witness stand and testified.
Yeah.
And you! Weren't you the one who was bullying me? This fragile girl at heart?
I plead the fifth. Urkel was 100% the best part of that show. Oh yeah, it was the only draw to it. Just like, not Gary Oldman. Shit. The, what you talking about, Willis? No, that kid was the draw.
Did I do that? Hi, Laura. Got any cheese?
And Urkel was originally just supposed to be a one-off character. Yeah, Urkel was one of the best characters from the... Was it just the 90s or the 80s and 90s?
But you know, I think maybe I rubbed the upper management the wrong way by testifying.
Was it Gary Oldman? It might be. For some reason I was thinking Gary Oldman was, an old white dude. Probably because of the name Oldman. No. Hold on. Gary Coleman. Gary Coleman was the "What you talking about, Willis?" kid.
But you know, I think maybe I rubbed the upper management the wrong way by testifying. Yes, that has to be it. Everything else is your fault. Me? I thought about being a bodyguard at first, after being handed old Pinky. You? A bodyguard? For your friend, that fiery, good-looking guy with the red jacket and the ruffles. Mr. Edgeworth? But...
That sort of arrangement would be entirely too troublesome for me. Yeah, I corrected myself like 2 seconds after I posted the message. Gary Oldman was Commissioner Gordon, the guy in Fifth Element, and many other diverse roles. Character actor Gary Oldman?
That's what he said to me. What did I ever do to deserve that? So did something happen? I don't have all the details, but it looks like another one of those incidents happened again.
An incident? Like a murder kind of incident?
Maybe. You see, I'm a bit of a devilish woman, so wherever I go, showers of blood are sure to follow. Bet you didn't know that.
Then shouldn't you quit being a security guard, at least for other people's sake?
Silence, whippersnapper! Hey, Nick.
What is it? I don't like that devilish smile playing on your lips. Not to be confused with Gary's Sinise, aka Lieutenant Dan. He ain't got no legs. Sine. Oh. That's where they cut out that's where they cut off his legs. At Sine. What? Should probably put my foot in my mouth with that joke. Sigh. Hold on, we'll decide with the joke button.
Funny joke.
Aaron Hansen agrees with me. You get one of these, Ratter.
Game over.
Let's make like we're going to the bathroom and check things out.
No way. The police told us not to go anywhere, remember?
Huh? How B-O-R-I-N-G? You're such a boring guy. You've got no motivation, no spirit. Huh? What? What's going on? Are you giving Mystic Maya trouble again, Mr. Nick?
Not you too, Pearls. Please don't stick your little nose into this one. Not to be confused with Gary Payton, starting point guard for the Seattle Supersonics 1990 to 2003. Wait, no. Supersonics isn't an actual NBA team anymore, right? There's no way. I don't know basketball that well, but I don't believe the Supersonics are in the Western Conference anymore, right? Okay, I get it. Let's go take a look.
Yay! I knew you couldn't say no to me, Nick.
I don't know, I stopped watching basketball 20 years ago. Yeah, I only really watch it whenever the Mavs are in the playoffs.
That's right. You'd walk over miles of hot coals for Mystic Maya, wouldn't you, Mr. Nick?
Not here. Yeah, I go to the bar and pound some brewskis. No, I watch it at work. It's on in the break room and I'll just watch it a bunch. That would be every time we work a case together.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get ready. Let's go already. You can come along too, Pearly. Goody! I get to come.
Let's examine things first. It's the stage for the post-ceremony stage show. It was supposed to be a press meeting after the show, but now it looks like no one will hear what the Nickel Samurai had to confess after all. It almost sounds like what he was going to confess was going to rub certain people the wrong way. I'm going to say these cameras were set up to cover the post-ceremony stage show.
But I wonder where everyone's gone, abandoning their cameras like this.
I guess something big must have happened. What if there's like a fucking gas leak or something, and we're just talking to this crazy old lady in a space person's outfit, and we're all just like dying slowly. Also, those cameras are old as shit. Like, I know this game is from the early 2000s, but like that camera in the middle is like a 1970s camera.
We're here, so we might as well take some pictures. Okay, everyone, sit in a chair.
But we're all out of film.
Don't worry about it. There's a zillion cameras over there we can borrow. Hey! You can't just go and borrow an expensive professional camera like that.
Idiot. What a dummy. Dummy idiot.
Wow, it's like there's a fancy restaurant. It looks like there's a fancy restaurant on the second floor.
You still feel like eating?
I mean, since we're here, you know.
Don't pull the since we're here trick on me.
What a beautiful mansion! Do you live in this wonderful world every day, Mr. Nick?
Oh no, this is my first time in a place like this. No. I live in a box. I sleep under my desk. I don't know, I feel like that camera is about on point for 2002. Wait. This one? No. No, it's gotta be older. At least the 80s. These kind of look like point and click esque camera bodies, at least. This one over here might be a 2002 kind of model with like the flip out screen and everything. But this one's old newsy style. Alright. Let's go to the hall. March 20th. Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. There's nothing really out of the ordinary here. Are you looking for the incident the old lady was talking about? Doesn't look like it happened here. Well, better go look somewhere else.
All right, then let's try.
Excuse me. Ah! What the fuck is wrong with your face?
Are you by chance Miss Maya Fey?
Yeah, that's me.
You have a phone call waiting for you at the front desk.
A call? I wonder if it's someone from Karain Village. What's wrong, Mystic Maya? Oh, nothing. You guys go on ahead. I'll be right there, okay? Okay.
Right this way, Miss Fey.
Let's go look somewhere else now, Mr. Nick.
Yeah, okay.
This is a little exciting and a little scary.
Man said, give me a zipper tattoo right down my face. To the hallway. Till the sweat drip down my balls. March 20th. Gatewater Hotel, hallway. I get people the info they want, which means that I've got a right to know. Nope, don't care who you are, pal. We're just investigating, so you can't go in. What's your problem? Just you wait. It'll be all over the morning paper. Scruffy detective's secret scandal revealed. You'll see. I'll get you back.
Those two sound pretty serious.
That southern accent can only mean...
Hey, Wright!
Hey, Lotta!
Come on, do a gal a favor and tell this cop I'm just doing my job and I've got rights.
Ah, you! Ah, Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal, help a guy out. Tell her that only the police are allowed here. This is the scene of a murder, so she should leave this to us pros.
A murder?
Ah, shoot. Me and my big mouth.
See? I knew it! My gut instinct told me so. I always trust my gut. A murder, it said, and that's what it is. A genuine murder.
Hey, wait.
Yeehaw! A murder! Of a big star, no less.
Ah, man. I'm in trouble now. Whenever Gumshoe is on the screen, you can't even see the hallway. He's a big man. He's got some big gumshoes to fill. Not to be confused with Supersonic, the golden hedge from Sonic Adventure 2. Woo! How you doing there, Trinket? You hanging in there? You look like you're having just the roughest time. Rough. Or Gumshoe just stands really close with no regard for personal space. I like that one. I think Sonic was a hedgehog, not an actual hedge. No, he's one that hogged the hedge. He was a hedgehog. That's clearly what they meant, because he doesn't resemble an actual hedgehog. Hog. So, Detective Gumshoe. A murder? Ah, no, that's not it. I got my facts mixed up for a second there, pal.
Mr. Nick? Is the dead person the Nickel Samurai?
Huh? Why do you ask?
Well, Mr. Kamayo was rooting for him, so...
It wasn't the Nickel Samurai that got bumped. Actually, the Nickel Samurai is the one under suspicion of doing the bumping off. What? The guy that died was this hero named the Jammin' Ninja, pal. The Jammin' Ninja?
That woman with the big puffy hair that looks like cotton candy?
You mean Lotta?
That woman. She was there at that time too, right? That time? When Mr. Kamaya did the channeling?
Oh, that time. Well, Lotta's a journalist, so that's why she was there.
Journalist?
They bumping off on screen? That can't be for a kid's show.
Fun.
Can't I, though? Can't I?
Alright, we'll do one that isn't going to be manipulated. Oh, okay, then I guess that one didn't count. Man, I played the shit out of Sonic Adventure 2 for the GameCube. I thought Shadow was the most badass character, as did every 13-year-old boy. Because he is the most badass character. He is Sonic with a gun and issues. You know, I actually heard that the Sonic Cross Shadow or whatever Generations game is unironically pretty fucking good. I'm curious, but I'm not curious enough to buy it full price. I think I would want to get it on a deep discount. But I've heard it's actually pretty good. He didn't have a gun in Sonic Adventure 2. He just had them rocket boots.
Journalist?
It looks like she was hanging around here before the murder happened. Hanging around? Yeah, hiding in wait in front of the Jammin' Ninja's door, pal. But why would she? She wouldn't tell me, pal. She just said something about getting my scoop. Scoop? What sort of news could she be after? She clearly wanted to get whatever the fucking samurai was going to say as a confession before he actually said it, so that she could report it and whatever, be the first story, breaking story, you know? So the victim was the Jammin' Ninja. Which is funny, because he always says Sonic is an imitation of him when he literally wears boots that help him imitate Sonic.
Mr. Jammin' Ninja?
He was on a really popular rival TV show to the Nickel Samurai.
Oh.
The victim was the action star, Juan Corrida. Well, he wouldn't say that. He'd say, Juan Corrida. Juan Corrida. He got a huge push and rode the express train to stardom. I mean, even I know who he is. Yeah, even I recognize his face. But I heard lately that Matt Ungod's been taking the wind out of his sail. I'm telling you, pal, as far as who's popular, those two are hogging all the limelight. Guess there's no space for Mr. Powers at all, huh? Poor guy.
Mr. On God? That's the Nickel Samurai, right?
Yup. I mean, jeez, I'm making all the voices. No!
You gotta say it with more oomph. The Nickel Samurai.
Anyway, so now that Juan Corrida's gone, that means Mr. Ungard has a whole stage to himself, wouldn't you say? I wouldn't bet on it, pal. You can't have that happen, you know? We can't have that happen, you know? Can't have that happen? What's that supposed to mean, I wonder? Alright, back to Viola Hall. Back to the hotel lobby. Nope. Seats for the spectators of the post-ceremony show and the press conference. But it's too bad neither event is going to be held now. These cameras must belong to the press that came to cover the conference. They're all basically doing the same thing, staring at the empty stage. A lobby with a grand staircase always feels enormous. But right now, the only thing filling this enormous room is the anxiety about the murder. I really hope nothing else bad happens here. Okay, I've got a thing. Alright, what about this?
These eyes of mine are real pros now.
Pros? Pros at doing what?
At doing police work, of course. My eyes are like a hawk. And my professional eyes spot a messy incident. A messy, bloody incident. That's why I don't have time for you meddling kids and your petty little things.
Alright. Well, he is not, or she's not the one I present that to. So, let's present it. Did you take a look at this for me? Listen, pal. I'm not leaking any info about the evidence to you, the evidence to you this time. If I do, my salary's really gonna get it. And then I won't be able to get those instant noodles down at the discount market. Well, that's upsetting. What does a laser gun need a hammer to cock back? Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. What if that's how laser guns work in the future? The award ceremony was just held on that stage. It was really fabulous.
You just reminded me of the circus for a second.
Haven't cleaned up all the food yet. There's a sad feeling hanging in the air now that the party's over.
It's a fist!
It's a fist! Fit for a king!
It's a feast fit for a king!
Yeah.
It was the first time I ate that food. What was it called again?
Yeah, she's super excited to say it's a fist fit for a king.
What was it called again? I think it started with the kiwi?
That's right, kiwi.
I don't know what to say. It's a sweet but sour fruit all in one.
Poor Pearls, having eaten only vegetables all her life. You poor child. It's a grand set of doors over there. It's the doors Maya followed the bellboy out of. Can I follow? No?
So that's called a chandelier, right?
Yep.
What is that for? What does it do?
Well, it's for lighting up the room, Pearls.
Mr. Nick? Can I look down now? My neck hurts.
No. Keep staring. Kiwi would be the greatest fruit on earth if it wasn't so goddamn annoying to peel. Yep. I like kiwi a lot too, but it's one of those fruit that is like not worth the pain in the ass it is to get the actual fruit out. Like, my least favorite is pomegranate. What, kiwi or pomegranate? interesting. Ryder says that you can scoop kiwi out with a spoon like it's a bowl. I want to know a better way to get pomegranate out, though. Oh, yeah, pomegranate is a miserable time. It's the only fruit that I cut open and immediately think, well, fuck this. The primer strikes the crystal, which shoots the directed energy. Oh, you're talking about the laser beam? You're talking about the ray gun. It's like, what? Oh. Nope. What about this? Maybe I need to present Magatama. No. That girl is number 3 on my people I've seen a lot of lately list. Oh? Then who's number 1? As if you need to ask. It's you, pal! Ah, it was number 2. Maya Fey. It looks like she's not around this time. It must be nice to be such good friends with each other, isn't it, Mr. Nick? Somehow I don't think that's the real meaning of Detective Gumshoe's list. Not a real fan of action shows or anything, but I know who Juan Corrida and Matt Ungod are. You can't talk about one without talking about the other, I guess. They even debuted around the same time, so they had this real fiery rivalry with each other. Kinda like you and me, pal. I never knew he thought of me as a rival. You know this person? You meet a lot of people as a detective, pal. So we make extra sure to not forget people because that's our job. Now, having said that, I don't remember ever seeing this person before. And if you try to use a spoon, you will leave fruit inside the peel or tear. If you try to use a spoon, you will leave fruit inside the peel or tear the peel trying to get it out and then have to pick the peel out of your fruit. Which means that you're kind of forgetful, aren't you, Mr. Detective? That's not what I meant. That's not what it means. Not exactly, anyway. The Nickel Samurai. He really took the Grand Prix tonight. Maya's a big fan of his. Really? Oh. I'm sorry then. Why are you sorry? Matt Ungod was just arrested, pal. On suspicion of murdering Juan Corrida. What? Why was Mr. Ungard arrested? Sorry, pal, but that's not something I can tell you. We just started the investigation, so we don't want any leaks. Looks like yet another Steel Samurai hero is in hot water. Mr. Nick, if Mystic Maya knew about this... Yeah, I know. She'd make me take this case. I know. Why is Gumshoe telling a small child about his murder investigation? Because this is the only thing that brings him joy in life. Just let him have this. March 20th, Gatewater Hotel, hotel lobby. Hey, so what's going on, Mr. Wright? It looks like Juan Corrida's been killed. What? Juan is... He's... It looks like he was murdered, and a suspect was arrested. That suspect is Mr. Matt Ungard. You're joking, right? Nope. They arrested the Nickel Samurai on suspicion of murdering the Jammin' Ninja. Ooh, not again. I feel sick. Again? About a year ago, something just like this happened, Pearls. I still can't believe... No way! No way Matt would...
What's Mr. Power got in his hand?
Oh, before I forget, this is for you, Mr. Wright. I got this from the bellboy that came earlier.
Radio transceiver received from Mr. Powers. Originally from the bellboy, it can transmit and receive signals over great distances. For me? But why?
I don't know. All he said was it was for Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney.
Anything to talk about? Matt and Juan.
Matt is the most energetic and active actor out there right now. The Nickel Samurai really sealed his place as a pop idol, but he kept adding fuel to the fire of his rivalry with Juan anyway.
Mr. Juan? He's the German ninja, right?
Those two would butt heads over everything that they could think of. But I'd say that Matt was the one who almost always came out on top.
I guess some people only know how to relate to others by butting heads like a ram.
Juan said that he'd take Matt on this time. Juan said that he'd take Matt on this time too, so he joined a rival TV show.
And that was the German ninja?
The stylish Nickel Samurai and the burning German Ninja. Well, things turned messy real fast with those two using their shows for their war. In the final tally, look around. It's pretty obvious how things ended up.
Matt even won the Grand Prix this year. The final win over his rival, I guess. Mr. Ungard was going to hold a press conference, wasn't he?
That's what I heard. Though if you wanted to get technical about it, it was the Nickel Samurai's conference.
The Nickel Samurais? Just throw it in a blender and get all the good fiberness!
Fiberness.
The Nickel Samurais?
Yeah, he was supposed to wear his costume and give the press conference that way.
He was going to be in costume? But why?
I'm not sure. They don't keep me in the loop anymore.
I was just wondering, where's Mystic Maya? She's been gone for a long time. Now that she mentions it, Maya was only going to answer a phone call. Maybe she got lost. I'll take a quick look around for her. No, small child, stay with us. Ah! What is it, Mr. Nick? Huh? I'm not sure. It's coming from this transceiver. Beep. Yes, hello? Right here. Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney? And you are? You don't need to know who I am. I think you have other things to be concerning yourself with, such as... Help! Nick! Mystic Maya! Maya? So, Mr. Wright, wouldn't you agree that the more important issue is the fate of the girl? Her fate? Does he mean what I think he means? Maya, where are you? Are you hurt? Come now. Don't fall apart on me yet. No. This can't be. Now that I have your attention, Mr. Attorney. I feel like I should be doing like a voice like modulator thing, like,
I have a modest proposal for you. If you do what I require, then I will return to your valuable item unharmed. I will return to you your valuable item unharmed. What is this called again in your fancy lawyer terms?
Kidnapping for ransom.
Yes, that's it. This is a kidnapping.
Mystic Maya! My sight! Everything's fading away! Maya! Maya's been kidnapped!
You there? Mr. Attorney, are you there?
How much? How much do you want?
Very good, Mr. Attorney. I'm glad you have such a good grasp of the situation.
Hurry up and state your condition, and then return Maya.
Money is not what I seek.
What?
What I want is a certain verdict. I would like a complete acquittal.
Complete acquittal? What in the world have you done to need?
I am not the person you will be representing.
What?
You are currently at the Gatewater Hotel, are you not? And I know that a murder has just taken place there.
Juan Carrito was killed, and the suspect is Matt on guard.
You are, as expected, quite on top of things, Mr. Attorney. Now then, what I want is very simple. I want you to obtain a complete acquittal for Mr. Matt on guard.
Matt on guard? But why?
He did not kill anyone. I can attest to that. However,
However what?
However, someone is framing him for murder. A very smart someone who is setting him up to take the fall.
If I agree and do what he wants, can I believe he'll keep his end of the bargain?
You are, of course, at liberty to take me at my word or not. However, there is one thing you can take as fact. Right now, your very precious item is with me, in my possession.
Maya!
You have 2 days. Of course, tonight, he will be in questioning with the police. But the trial is in 2 days. At that trial, you will win a not guilty verdict. Remember, you only have one chance. One chance, Mr. Attorney.
One? You expect me to get a not guilty in one trial day?
Yes, exactly. I don't believe I was wrong in choosing you. So don't let me down.
Ah!
Oh, yes, that's right. Now that I'm playing the role of the kidnapper, I can't pass up this chance to say. And don't even think about calling the cops. Not great. But you get the idea.
Damn it! Who the hell are you?
Very well. I'll tell you that much. My name is... The Killer.
Beep. Mr. Nick! Where's Mystic Maya? She's been kidnapped. No! It's all my fault! If only I had gone with Mystic Maya. It's not your fault, Pearls. But it is! It is! Mystic Maya! What? Mr. Wright, I think we should tell the police what's going on. My name is Billy. No, we can't do that. If we do, who knows what'll happen to Maya? Mr. Nick, what about the detective we saw earlier? Detective Gumshoe. Yes, that's it! Wait here, I'll be right back. Alright, I'll take care of Pearl while you're away. What? Ransom? Shh, not so loud. The ransom is complete acquittal for Mr. Matt on guard. Wait, the deal is complete acquittal in exchange for Maya, you mean? And this means Matt on guard is obviously the killer, pal. No doubt about it. But the guy said Mr. Ungard is innocent. You really believe what a kidnapper tells you, pal? I guess he has a point. If Ungard really is innocent, then why the kidnapping? And on top of everything else, there's all this evidence we keep finding. Huh? The forensics team's having a field day back there. But it's strange. There's so much evidence that it feels like something's wrong. There's too much evidence? Is that possible? Actually, didn't the kidnapper say something about Ungard being set up? Anyway, looks like you won't be leaving here tonight, pal. Just sit tight and cooperate with the investigation. Tomorrow, you can start yours. Alright. Isn't there another way? We've also got to be careful about pushing the kidnapper the wrong way. You're right. Date, question mark. Time, question mark. Location, question mark. Ugh, my head.
Location.
Where am I? I wonder if I'm still in that hotel. What happened to me? Nick. Pearly. Come on, you guys. This isn't funny anymore.
Click. I see you've awoken.
Ah! Who are you?
Me? I am known as the Killer.
The killer? You mean like an assassin? I'm too young to die.
Don't worry. You are not my target. For now, anyway.
Ah! Nick! Where are you? Help me.
Yes, that's right. Only one person can save you now, and that is Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Huh? What? Nick's going to save me?
Calm down and be a good girl. Think of this as a business transaction.
A business transaction?
I'm going to contact him now. I hope you'll cooperate and play your assigned role well.
Nick, what's going to happen to me? Nick, Pearly, Sis.
Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney? You don't need to know who I am, but don't worry, I'll tell you at the end of the conversation. March 21st, 8:11 a.m. Wright and Company Law Offices.
Good morning!
Oh, morning, Pearls.
Mr. Nick, come on! Let's hurry and go see Mr. Ungard!
We have to wait a bit, Pearls. Visiting hours don't start until 9 a.m., so...
Oh, I see. Ah, Mystic Maya. If only I had gone with you.
Poor Pearls. She's been like this since last night. We managed to get home somehow yesterday evening. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe gently holding her by the hand and leading her here. But by the look of it, I don't think Pearls got any sleep at all last night.
Mr. Nick! Mystic Maya. She's alright, right?
Yeah, she's alright. Either way, I'm going to save her. You can trust me on that.
Please help her.
I'm only able to stay this calm and collected because Pearls is doing the crying for the both of us. Excuse me. Alright. I'm going to take a quick potty break. I will be right back. Sleep! Alright, we are back. Let's interrogate Pearls and see what she knows.
I have a thought.
Huh?
You're going to represent Mr. On Guard, aren't you?
Yeah. I don't really seem to have a choice.
What if he is the real murderer? What would you do then, Mr. Nick? Would you fight to get not guilty for a murderer to save Mystic Maya?
Pearls. Let's talk to Mr. On Guard first, okay? We can think all the bad things we want, but it doesn't change a thing.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about it.
Pearls, you're really worried about Maya, aren't you?
I don't have anyone else left in this world.
What do you mean?
My family's all gone.
Her family?
My father, he left my mother in the village behind and went away.
I'm sorry.
And my mother, she did that thing all for me. Mystic Maya, she's like a sister to me. She's all I have left in this world.
March 21st, 8:57 a.m. Detention Center, Visitor's Room. We couldn't wait for visiting hours to start, so Pearls and I came down here early. Visit one Nickel Samurai, charged with the murder of the Jammin' Ninja. Good morning. How are you today? I know the situation might be a little tough for you. We're... Oh, sorry, dude. I already signed up. Excuse me? I already have life insurance. I signed up a long time ago because my job is, you know. Oh, no. We're not insurance salespeople. Really? Dude, I really don't need that right now either. Fire extinguishers. I mean, this building isn't my house, so... No. We're not here to sell you fire extinguishers either. I'm a lawyer. My name is Phoenix Wright. A lawyer? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my manager, okay?
The Nickel Samurai sure is a strange person, isn't he?
I think strange is an understatement. Sorry about that. You're just in time. Huh? You're a lawyer dude, right? My manager's looking for a good one right now, so how about it?
Mr. Nick, this is our chance!
I have to make him let me take his case. I have to. Let's talk to this guy. Sorry to intrude, but I would like to ask you a few personal questions. That's okay, but dude, my autobiography's coming out soon, so if I say stuff without the publisher's approval, then I'm gonna be in real hot water. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my publisher, okay?
Mr. Ungard is so lucky. He has so many people he can talk to.
I don't know if he actually has anyone he can really talk to. Sorry about that. Like I thought, the publisher said it'd be real bad if I said anything, dude. Does he have a mind of his own? Mr. Ungard, I would like to ask you about the murder. Oh, are you covering this for a tabloid as a side job, dude? Well, if you want my statement on this, you should ask through my staff. No. I'm not asking on behalf of a tabloid. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask the president of the studio, okay?
Is he alright, Mr. Nick?
If we're talking about Mr. Ungard's brain here, I wouldn't put my money on it. Sorry about that. Studio president said, even Neo Mount Fuji itself knows that I'm not the murderer.
Mr. Nick,
What's Neo Mount Fuji? It's a mountain in the city of Neo Old Tokyo. The city the Nickel Samurai protects. Dude, I know I like to throw money around, but it's not like I buy anything and everything. That's nice, because it's not up for sale anyway. Huh? What's that? It's a ticket for the press conference. You were gonna give one after winning the Grand Prix, right? Huh? Me? Yes. Well, you were in the costume, no less. I never heard anything like that, dude. I only heard about the stage show. I always leave that kind of stuff to my manager. He didn't know? That's odd. Mr. Nick, what are you going to do with that? I don't know yet, but I figured I could at least show it to him. Is that a transceiver? Hey, it looks like a real nice one, too. I got it as a present from someone. Huh? Interesting. I've also been instructed to take your case. Is that what you heard from the transceiver? Yes. Dude, that's terrible! Don't let some disembodied voice boss you around. This coming from the man with a cell phone on his wrist? Well, dude, I think it's about time for me to get going. Please wait. I really need to take your case. There's always other people in need of a lawyer, right? Want me to introduce you to a few? Please let Mr. Nick represent you. Man, oh man. Lawyers these days. Now you dudes use kids to pull in clients? If you don't take me as your lawyer, then the killer is going to... Wait, did you just say... The killer? The killer? What's he doing? Looks like he's mulling something over. Alright, dude. I accept your terms. Huh? I'll let you represent me in court. We did it! We did it, Mr. Nick! Yeah. I don't feel any better for it. He doesn't look too happy either. Go ahead, ask me anything. I'll help out as much as I can. Man, I thank my lucky stars that people know my name. Well, you're quite the hero, and you're in the national spotlight. I didn't know who he is. Does that mean I'm not a good citizen? It's really great to be the Nickel Samurai. Dude, lately, I just keep on getting more and more popular. True enough. The Nickel Samurai is very popular among high schoolers and secretaries right now. I guess Mr. Unguard has a way of catching the eyes of women. Do you know my motto? Refreshing like a spring breeze. That's what I am. A spring breeze? That's why this kind of scandal is disastrous, dude. I mean, even if I get out of here tomorrow, it's still gonna look bad. But everyone loves a good scandal. Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. Oh, you guys didn't hear that, but Router said, "My activities last night included bumping off." And then I pushed this. That also works. That was also my Router impression. Because after all, shit, where'd it go? It's me. I had that post-ceremony stage show to do, so I was in my Nickel Samurai costume. And you were alone the entire time? My manager was running around being busy, so yeah. Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show?
I told you, dude. I have no idea about any press conference, alright?
That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was going to confess something.
Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kinda noisy.
So I'm going to guess that his manager is the one who killed the Jammin' Doobie. And he had another costume to be this dude, Nickel Samurai, and he was going to confess to the murder, and since he had the costume on, no one would know that it wasn't him. But that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for streaming.
Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kinda noisy.
Mr. Kurita was already dead at that time.
Yeah, that's what I gathered anyway from my manager.
I'm beginning to gather that this guy can't do a thing on his own.
And that's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He searched me, and then out of the blue, the dude arrested me.
About you and the victim, Mr. Juan Kurita. What sort of...
That's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Man, with that face of his, you can't even tell me he's the same age as me. And he wanted to try and make a Jammin' Ninja movie? Even though we all know it'd fail?
The Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right?
Yeah, I took the Grand Prix by storm. So why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyway? Dude, you think it'd be the other way around, you know?
It's got a point. Do you know why you were arrested?
I guess maybe my full body search went badly.
Did they find something on you?
They found a kilo of coke. They found a button from the Jammin' Ninja's costume.
A button?
I don't get it either. It was caught in the pleats of my samurai pants, or hakama. Ah! Dude, I really think someone planted it there, though. I'm serious.
I wonder if that's what really happened. I guess this is about all I'm gonna get out of him.
Mr. Nick?
Yeah?
Let's ask one that thing. Let's test Mr. Ungod to see if he really is innocent or not.
We can do that?
Yes. If you use this, Maya's Magatama, he won't be able to hide any secrets from you, Mr. Nick. I'm sure of it.
I get it. Mr. Ungard, I'd like to ask you one more question. They found a kilo of coke on his body.
How sticky!
Thank you. Thank you. No, thank you. Guys, calm down. Thank you. Hi, little girl. Mr. Ungard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Please answer me honestly.
What is it, dude?
Did you quit? Wow. Did you kill Mr. Juan Kurita? Please put the phone away and answer this question yourself.
Alright. Just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone. And that includes Juan Kurita, okay? Well, Mr. Nick?
Nothing. Not a chain or lock in sight.
Which means it's alright to trust him.
Yeah, it does appear that way. Well, at least I can breathe a sigh of relief knowing my client is innocent.
The trial's tomorrow, right? I'm counting on you, dude.
To be continued. March 21st, 11:34 a.m. Wright and Company Law Offices. Well, at least we were able to get Mr. Madangard as our client. And we know that he didn't do it, which is very important. So what do we do? Well, the trial is tomorrow, and we only get this one chance. There's only one way to prove Mr. Ungard's innocence. We have to find the real killer.
Okay, then let's start looking.
Since there were no psych locks, then that means we can trust Mr. Ungard to be innocent.
I really feel much better knowing that. Ever since last night, I was so worried that I kept wondering, what if he is the real killer? What then?
Hey, I have something I want to ask you, Pearls.
Okay, what is it?
Why are you so interested in how Maya and I get along? I mean, she and I don't have anything special going...
Huh? What do you mean? But I thought you and Mr. Maya were... been mistaken all this time? No way.
Ah, she really wasn't kidding. Pearls actually believes Maya and I are... Maybe I should have just left it alone.
Mr. Nick, stop it! Don't hide your true feelings from me!
Ow! She slapped me! To the lobby. March 21st. Gatewater Hotel. Hotel lobby.
Hey! What do you think you're doing? You can't come in without...
Good morning.
Hold on, it's you! What is going on around here? I heard poor Juan was killed. Is that true? It's a bad rerun is what it is. Another steel samurai doing the same most evil of deeds.
You know, that's not entirely...
I'll have you know that I was a huge fan of Juan's. Why, oh why do all the stars I'm interested in drop one by one like flies? It's always been that way. The class hamster was fine. The other kids started calling me Queen Reaper, whoever your name is. And actually,
I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened.
Huh. Don't push me, boy!
Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear everything she said because she was talking too fast.
Miss Oldbag, could you please speak a little slower?
Don't boss me around, you spiky-haired smarty pants!
Alright, let's talk to her.
My dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder. And only recently did I finally find a star that makes this heart go ba-dump again.
I don't know what to say.
I ask you, why does every star I cheer for always end up kicking the bucket? I'd watch your words. No one's going to get away without saying anything bad about my Juan.
I haven't said anything.
Well, I don't believe a word that woman says anyway.
Huh? What woman?
That irritating backwater girl with the afro and horrible country accent. I mean, what is that manner of speaking supposed to be? And why does she never stop? Honestly, women these days, they don't know. And when I was a young maiden, I was so beautiful. But despite this, I pressed flowers already.
Pearls, are you thirsty?
A little.
Okay, I'll go get you some juice or something.
Thank you very much.
Hey, are you paying attention? Youngins today.
Women these days, am I right, fellas? Oh. So, I'm guessing Miss Oldbag heard everything from Lotta. I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder.
I don't know anything about that. I was here getting ready.
Getting ready? For what?
The show, of course. Well, and the press conference afterward.
Cue mysterious music for the magical press conference.
Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder.
Ah,
I see. But if you were talking about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly.
What?
I saw the most important moment of the night.
The most important moment? You don't mean...
Oh, so now you treat me with respect, and you disrespectful child.
Oh, God. Oh. Ooh, hop. Pop on hop.
When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. Really, kids these days.
Please tell me, what did you see? Ah, shit. Oh, that's a lot of locks.
The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then, what murder isn't?
Please don't stray onto another tangent. Please.
If you want to hear more, then show your respect and bring this lady a present.
Little boy be talking. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. Looks like the investigation is still in full swing. Hotel staff and the police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens. I wonder if we could do any investigating of our own in this kind of atmosphere. Well, gotta roll up your sleeves and try, I guess. He is thoroughly enjoying chewing on his virus. Oh, the lollipop doohickey. Let's see.
We had this table last night, didn't we?
Yes.
I was really happy then.
Wish I could make you smile again, even for a second. This sure is one luxurious hotel. Almost to the point of gaudy with how it blends together everything fancy imaginable. The nubbin ball. Didn't the bellboy give me something like that last year? Award ceremony was held on that stage just last night. Let's see. The chandelier?
Yeah, but I can't believe it. I can't believe that such a terrible murder happened under such beautiful lights. It's shocking.
It's a grand set of doors. To the hotel, or the hallway. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, hallway.
Hey! You're here! Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer.
Lotta.
Hey, Mr. Cop fella. The thief showed his face.
What?
Arrest him! Put him on trial! Find him guilty! Give him the death penalty!
What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling alright?
Looked here and there and up and down the mountain, but it ain't here. So why don't you just hurry up and give it back to me, you creep?
What are you looking for?
My camera! CAM! It's my lifeblood! I'm gonna die without my $700 camera.
Your camera?
Look, don't lots of people say the criminal always comes back to the scene of the crime? And looky, here you are.
Yep, here I am, faced with a lot of trouble.
Huh?
So you lost your camera?
It ain't no ordinary camera. You buy it in a store and it's $1,600 brand new.
What about $1,600 though?
Here I am, rock man like a hurricane. Are you ready, baby?
Huh? But didn't you just say you bought it for $700?
I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store. About 5 hours, I reckon. I made this itty bitty scratch on it and the manager got all huffed up in the face. He gave me his talking to and was real mean about it too. He done made me cry at that.
When did you lose your camera?
Last night after the murder happened. Must have been when I was busy running around looking into things.
That's when I lost sight of my dear, darling, expensive sweetie.
Lotta, what did you capture with your expensive camera of yours?
I don't rightly know. I snapped a shot of anything that caught my eye. So I don't remember. And besides, I couldn't get anything from my big scoop.
Wonder if Lotta's missing camera is even connected to the murder. Lotta's camera out of the thing. But we don't have it yet. Lotta, please tell me what you know about what happened at the time of the murder.
Well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. Yeah, actually, I was here until around the time Mr. Ungard was arrested.
What were you doing here?
You sure you went to school, city boy? Wherever a lot of heart goes, there's a story to be found. A big scoop to be had.
Big scoop?
I told you before, I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer the world's ever seen. Reckon, of course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot.
I wonder what scoop she was after this time.
Although, I was also on the lookout for other stars that were here. So, maybe I wasn't here the entire time.
Lotta, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture for your big scoop?
Well, maybe I was, but that's what real journalists do. I got some juicy info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof?
What kind of story was it that you would hang around here for? And more locks, but only 2 this time.
Oops, sorry, Mr. Lawyer. Can't be telling you that. Trade secrets, you know.
Not again. Why does everyone have something to hide?
We've been stopped, haven't we? Yeah. Take that, Mr. Lawyer.
I'm glad someone around here is happy. Ms. Lotta and your I rule smile.
And I just bought that camera. Who did it? The thieving rascal?
Please don't look straight at me while you're saying that.
When I find the bugger who went and done this, they're gonna pay with a bullet.
And if you do that, don't expect me to defend you. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, Ungard's hotel room.
Where are we?
We're in Mr. Matt Ungard's dressing room. This is our client's room. May I help you with something?
You're Mr. Ungard's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much. I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail.
How did you know I was his lawyer?
You were just saying that he's your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer.
Did you recognize that this is the same hotel from the first case? Oh, yeah, the Gatewater? Yes.
Wow! It is a simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Ungard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, one stop to your...
I think she's British.
So you came here, one stop in your mad dash, to find clues to build his case, correct?
Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either.
It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick. I am Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business.
All right. She may be of small stature, but appearances can be deceiving.
I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Then I will tell you. Before the award ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Ungard. In this very room, I might add.
Dinner? What did you eat?
I told you, I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you took a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me.
I bet she's a lot of fun at parties.
When the award show was starting, I headed for Viola Hall.
And after the show ended, you came back to this room?
No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby. Oh. Preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call Mr. Ungod. After that, I went to visit Mr. Kurita. And that's when you found his body, isn't it? You really held strong through everything. Yeah, she does seem to be mentally tough as nails. So, about you and... Stop right there. You aren't seriously about to ask about Mr. Ungod and I are... how Mr. Ungod and I are related, are you? Sorry, I have no idea how he could choose you as a lawyer. Why did she have to go and say something like that? Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, alright? I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. Ungod's manager. His manager? Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Kurita, have one? No, he did not. He didn't? Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios, in that Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars. I see. This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like her to places like this. Honestly. You're wrong! I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya! Pearls, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later, okay? I'd like to ask about this. I told you, I hate trifling matters. It's a waste of time to show me things that are of no relevance to me. Wow, this is the first time I've been shut down this badly. You were the one taking care of the arrangements for the press conference, right? Yes, that's right. But Mr. Ungod said he didn't know about it. Is that what he said? Huh? Actually, I didn't know all the details either. It was a request from the publicity department. All I did was help out and do what I was asked. Oh, I see. I wonder about that. I wouldn't take her to be the type of person to do something without knowing the details. That's the bedroom over there. That's a bed? Wow, they have really big beds here. They sure do. There's some samurai-looking clothes on the sofa here. I think that's the I think that jacket-looking thing is called a hoppy. Whatever it is, I'm sure something like that would make a great souvenir. Maya would be absolutely thrilled. It's probably Mr. Unguard's suitcase. Big beds for all the bumping off they do. Ooh. Could you imagine the sound of them going at it? Oh yeah! Quite. Oh yeah! Quite. I have arrived. Oh, me too! Ah! Ha! That was awesome! Good night. I have arrived. Unsubbed. Why? What is it about the phrase, I've arrived, that set you off? For someone who was only going to be here for the award show, this is a lot of stuff. Looks like he was about 3 days. He has about 3 days worth of clothes in here. Stars really are different from us, aren't they? Looks like dishes left over from dinner. A dinner for two at that. Rather, Chill's being weird. That's a lie. That's a lie! Oh! I'm sure that Mr. Ungod and Ms. Andrews' plates. Do what? Oh, she said if she could have done anything about me being weird, it would have happened by now. It's a very, very true point. Looks like they had T-bone steaks.
What's with Global Studios and T-Bone Steaks? I was about to say, isn't that what they ate on the last one? There's a giant bone sitting on the plate. I don't really like meat. Huh? There's something weird about this plate. Just wish I could put my finger on what it is. There's a green thing there. There's a smaller bone there. There's no knife. How do they eat the steak without the knife? Where's the knife? Where's the knife? Come on, Billy. Where's the knife? Alright, nothing. Into Karita's room. Oh my god, this is upsetting. I do not like this. Why is there a life-size bear there? No. Okay, you think I'm being weird. Ryder just said, imagine the bumping off that's going on in this room. All the bears are in the cuck chair watching. They're all gonna come to life at midnight. And you'll know exactly when midnight comes, because like 3 of those bears have clocks in their tummies. Mr. Nick? Where are we? From the looks of it, hell. We're in Juan Carita's room, Pearls. Mr. Carita? The victim. Which makes this the crime scene, too. Oh, it's you! So, what happened? What's happened? The kidnapper. Has he contacted you again? Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. Ungard's acquittal. You doing okay, pal? Hanging in there? I just want Maya to be alright. We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm gonna help you as much as I can, pal. Can you do that? Even if we want to look around the crime scene? Just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know. You gotta keep quiet. It's my neck on the line here. Thank you. That's right. I got you guys a map at the hotel, pal. There you go, little missy. Wow, you're gonna give it to me? Thank you. Wouldn't want you to get lost in this hotel too big for its own good. Mr. Nick, I got a map. That's great, Pearls. Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says. Time to talk. You know what the cause of death? What was the cause of death? Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but one look at the victim should tell you, pal. It should? Yeah. Here's a picture. Little kid's amazed. Ah, it's the knife. It's the knife. I told you. Leonardo DiCaprio pointing meme. Wait. I can do that better. I gotta have something in my hand. There we go. There's a knife in his chest. Yeah, pal. That's the murder weapon. Little kid's amazed to be gifted something free picked up in the lobby. I mean, she doesn't know what a kiwi is. Like, there's gonna be a lot of stuff that amazes her. Sharpest butter knife in the hotel. So he was stabbed to death. They're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now. There were fingerprints on the knife? Yup. And it looks like they were pretty sure that they're Mr. Ungard's prints, pal. That's bad. Real bad. Hold on. So Fuckface said that he was still wearing the costume and everything, right? Let's see if he's wearing gloves. He is wearing gloves. How did they get fingerprints on the knife? Why was Mr. Unguarded arrested? Because we had evidence on him.
Evidence?
It looks like the victim, Juan Corrida, really put up a big fight. Yeah, one look at that crime scene, you can tell. There's signs of a struggle everywhere. Well, yeah. During the fight, his button came off. Mr. Unguard said something about a button. Something like one of the Jammin' Ninja's buttons got caught in his hakama. But that's not all.
What?
There was a witness, pal.
A witness?
Who was it? Gee, I wonder if it was Lotta. Oh. Shit, old lady. Teddy bear with red eyes looks like hidden camera. It's a nanny cam. That old lady. Miss Old Bag. Please. Anyone but her. The prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention there's something around where the Vic was Not to mention there's something around where the Vic was that's a little off. Something that's a little off? As in, that's for you to figure out, pal.
Alright, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick.
Alright. Let's examine this super creepy room with all the bears. Hey, what's up, Leo?
Welcome.
Welcome. There are all sorts of things in this refrigerator.
The carrot juice bottle and tomato juice bottle are both empty.
Empty? Too much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess. They're all vegetable juices. I guess he must have been a real health nut.
Oh! There's a beet, some ketchup, and a bottle of strawberry jam, too.
I wonder if the strawberry jam, the thing that looks like blood, is going to come into play here. The Weather Network told us there would be no snow today, and there was 1 foot. So, just recovered from that. Jesus Christ. I guess weathermen are the same everywhere. Hey! Opposite of what I think the weather is going to be happening is what I say is going to happen. Oh no! I was wrong. Well, see you tomorrow for another wrong weather prediction. Strange thing is the town 10 kilometers to the west of us and 15 kilometers to the east of us had no snow, apparently. Well, it sounds like you guys just got lucky. Maybe the weather report was for those towns 10 kilometers west and 15 east to you. Maybe red was his favorite color? Lol, lucky.
Wow! There's a lot of bears!
Alarm clock ones, collector editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming, not to mention creepy. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have?
There's even a few in the trash can.
Yeah. I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears.
Poor Teddy.
It's hard to bear with all these problems.
I don't think I want to bear with the trauma the last case caused me.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
I am having flashbacks.
It's so messy here.
Pearls really likes things neat and tidy, I take it.
There's a lot of electronic things in here that I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are, pretty please.
Okay, that over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist.
I know what a watch is.
Oops. For a second there, I forgot I was talking with Pearls, not Maya. Let's see. Take a look in here. It's a suitcase. There's so many things in it that I bet it barely closes. There's his clothes, a dryer, an electric shaver, a calculator. Do all stars pack too much stuff like Mr. Corrida? Nah, it's for a town of 8,000 people about 45 minutes drive away. that is the big city here. Environment Canada things, we're too small to warrant a proper analysis just because we only have 180 people. You're in a town of only 180 people? Wow, what's that like? Do you know, like, basically half the population that lives there by, like, first and last name basis? I've been curious about living in a very, very small town, but I don't actually want to do it because I'm so used to the life that I've lived. But the idea of, like, going to elementary, middle, and high school with the same people and knowing everybody in your class is wild to me. Because whenever I went through school, you would have different classes with different students, and my graduating class with Toko, by the way, was to the tune of like 1,300 kids. So small town vibes are things that I'm like aware of, but I never got to experience. I grew up just a couple miles outside a town of 100 people, never met a single one. Really? Oofda. It's very nice and peaceful. I'm enjoying it. I only know 20% of the town because I'm a little antisocial. Yeah. It's whatever. 20% is still a lot. That's what, 36 people? That's a lot. I think that's more people than I know that live in Carrollton. Honestly, I don't think I know anybody that lives here except for our immediate neighbors to the right of us. I don't even know the family that lives to the left of us, and I don't know who lives in front of us. It's weird. I feel like because of how much Stranger Danger got like deeply ingrained in millennials' minds, Gen X and boomers, boomers really, inadvertently made it to where millennials just don't want to interact with other people even immediately around them, because of all of the teachings that they had as kids. Everybody who's a stranger is a threat until proven otherwise, is what we learned. And so because of that, I lived in so many apartment complexes and didn't know a single person that lived in them. A, because I'm antisocial too, and B, because I don't know, I didn't care to meet anybody else. I'm not going to go to people's houses and ask for like a cup of sugar. Barely know our neighbors, just say no to strangers. Exactly. DARE program for Stranger Danger. I've spent most of my life in towns of 1 million or larger, but I also lived in the Arctic and several small towns. This is the smallest. Plus, we have the ways of keeping up with friends' family from afar, so we don't have as much need for the socialization from them. That's true. Like social media and cell phones and everything have made it to where even though people are far away, we can still keep in contact with them. So immediate neighbors are not as important to learn who they are as they were in the past. Although it is kind of important to learn who your neighbors are, because I'm pretty sure we had some neighbors that did some pretty nefarious stuff a couple houses down from us. Because Ratter got woken up one day by cops knocking on her door, and it seems like there was a lot of hullabaloo going on down the road. The shops are open later, and we can order stuff online, so we don't need to borrow from neighbors as much. My experience in Canada, further north you go, the more friendly and smaller the town you're in, the more friendly. The more friendly, and the smaller the town you're in, the more friendly. And we have houses far more often than in our parents' or grandparents' day. And we move houses. Jesus, I swear I can read. Although sometimes I wonder. It's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it.
Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it too much.
There's a bottle of it on the table over there. That's probably where it came from. In the large cities, in my experience, it's just accepted that you should not talk to random people because that is not socially normal and is usually something only con artists do. By the time I was old enough to get away from the farm, there wasn't really any opportunity to socialize. That was right when Facebook was taking off and my chances of human interaction were nil. But in this town, I actually really like talking to people. Like I said, be interesting. But, God, raising a kid in a population of under 200, I really have to wonder how that would affect them. I don't know. Might be a good thing. Might be a bad thing. I don't know. I feel like when you socialize with a wider variety of people, while the opportunity for, like, getting corrupted or whatever, however you call it, where, like, you get negative worldviews, there's also the opportunity to get, like, accepting worldviews of, oh, here's a person or person of a religion or person of color that I wouldn't meet otherwise, but because I went to a public school, I get the opportunity to converse with. And I understand where they're coming from, but it's not for me. And it allows them to learn tolerance and acceptance. But I don't know. I don't know. I can tell you how that affects a kid. They spend their entire life struggling to adapt to social settings. I wouldn't doubt that for 1 second, and I know that you don't, because you lived it.
But doesn't it seem weird?
What seems weird?
I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor.
She's right. The flower vase was broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere.
Why is this class the only thing that's still all right?
Or they figure out their parents were wrong and change their own views. Yep. Bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Kurita fought his assailant.
What are these bits of glass from?
A flower vase, maybe? There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are.
You don't know much about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick?
Well, based off talking to you guys, I think you would like this town. There's only one church, and it's owned by my dad's friend that sells bootleg cigarettes. And there are sermons. It's just stored. That's great. Oh, I can't look at the bear that has the red eyes. Oh my god, he's got Winnie the Pooh, life-size Winnie the Pooh at the foot of his bed. There are no sermons, it's just storage. Nice.
So that's a bed, right?
Yep, it's big, but it's a bed.
Ah, Mr. Nick, it's so soft!
Big beds must be a rarity for her. Looks like Mr. Kurita had dinner last night.
This bottle, it's tomato juice.
We had a lot of food at the award show last night, but I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this. So as we can see, the knife is still here, but the knife from the other plate is missing. This is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but still usable.
That's strange. The guitar's not here.
Maybe we forgot to bring it to the show?
But Mystic Maya, she said the bright red guitar was the Jammin' Ninja's signature item.
That's true.
Huh?
This guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on the top of the lid.
Yeah, there's no water in the case. This is water, isn't it?
Water from the vase that had the flowers. And the reason why it's only on the top is because it was closed, and then someone opened it and got the guitar. Okay, let's try it. See if we got enough evidence. A church has a basement suit with like 12,000 square feet that he will rent for $400 a month, but no one wants it. It's probably haunted, man. Actually, speaking of basements, that's the one thing that I want in a house. I really, really want to own a house that has a basement. Living in Texas, all we ever have are attics. And if you put anything in the attic, it better be just like the most heat-resistant thing ever, or else it will get ruined. Because although the tiles and everything and insulation are okay at staving off the heat, it's not great, and it still gets like potentially triple digits up there, and it just ruins everything. Now I know basements have the opposite issue of like cold and damp, but you can also treat a basement to where it doesn't get damp, and I would probably do that. Because just the idea of either having it be an entire room of its own, or a place where we could store things and doesn't take up room in the garage, just makes me so like froth at the mouth as a 36-year-old man. Most of the houses here have basements, but they exist so we can pump water out of the ground before it floods the house, so you can't use it in the spring. Jesus. Yeah, I think I would want a basement in, like, middle America kind of climate. Big scoop. Lotta, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room?
I told you, didn't I? For my scoop.
But what I want to know about are the details of the scoop.
That's not something I can tell you. I mean, there's my bread and butter.
All right, then. An unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm going to say that you were looking into a scandal. Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan and this person?
Who the heck is that? You think us journalists are all a bunch of idiots? You can't fool me. I'm a pro.
Wait. Oh, really? So who's this person? Let's try it again. Actually, it's getting late. Oh, okay, I guess. Oh. According to this, I'm not done talking to people. Okay. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall.
Oh, Mr. Wright. How are you?
Mr. Powers. Have you been here the entire time?
Yeah. People connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave.
Can you tell me a little bit more about the Nickel Samurai TV show?
Okay. The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. It's a sequel to the Steel Samurai.
I see.
This time, there are 3 samurai brothers. Aluminum Samurai, Tin Samurai, and of course, the Nickel Samurai. It's a love Y in Neo Old Tokyo.
I see.
Wait,
A love what?
a love Y. This girl Sayo works at the tea shop, and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time.
Oh, I guess the Y shape is the 3 brothers colliding over this one girl?
Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader.
I would watch that show. Yeah, me too. Sounds like an unusual situation. Like Romeo and Juliet. And Romeo. And Romeo.
Yeah. Strange thing is, this sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies. Yes, Pearl?
What happens next? I want to know. Miss Sayo. Does Miss Sayo fall in love? She does, doesn't she?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
I'm going to stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week.
Can't believe she's really considering it. So what's the Jammin' Ninja TV show like?
It started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. The Jammin' Ninja, like the samurai shows, is geared towards kids. It's the story of a ninja who can't scale a wall, but became a big pop star anyways.
What?
He was a really lousy ninja. Absolutely couldn't do any ninja things right at all. But boy, could he sing. With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm.
A ninja. With a bright red guitar.
And then, the final fight in front of his beloved Princess Misola. Jammin' versus the Muromachi 5. Suddenly, our brave hero catches a not-so-jammin' cold the night before Battle 3.
Ah. That's too bad for him.
Yeah. But this kind of pop music-based love story is something high school girls really like. Yes, Pearl?
What happens next? I want to know. The Jammin' Ninja. Will he be able to sing? What about Princess Misola?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
What show should I watch? Can't believe she's really considering it.
Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little.
So Mr. Powers likes this type of woman.
What do you know about Miss Andrews? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know? There's sort of a small rumor going around about her right now.
A rumor?
Ah! If you're interested, I'd be glad to share what I know.
He's so happy, he looks like a lion just found his next meal. Would you mind telling me about this gossip?
Ah, so you are interested in it. I figured you would be.
Yeah?
I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip, too.
Oh, really? You too, huh? Yeah, so look at this. Looks like a tabloid Miss Oldbag would read. Alright, let's see here. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous? To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to stars, Miss A.A. You see now, don't you? What? You can stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. Juan Corrida didn't have a manager of his own. Which means, if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials AA...
Alcoholics Anonymous, of course!
Yes, exactly. This is big news.
But it seems kind of odd. That woman, Miss Andrews, together with the biggest rival of her client?
Ah, it's that wonderful thing that only happens between two people.
Mr. Powers looks so happy. Pearls is just following along, not having any idea as to why he's smiling.
Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. Alright, here we go. So let's get to the presenting part. Here we go.
This woman.
She's Adrian Andrews, Matt Ungard's manager.
Mm.
The Nickel Samurai's manager caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jammin' Ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it?
You're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. But you can't just make up any old thing and think it'll make the papers. You gotta have backup.
Backup?
Yeah. You gotta have that, what's it? News sauce.
You mean news source?
That's it. So show me something that shows that Juan guy and something with Miss Andrews. Had something with Miss Andrews.
This is the article from a certain weekly tabloid. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous? To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A.
Ah!
Mr. Corrida didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Mr. Ungard's manager, Adrian Andrews, she has the initials AA. You saw this article and then thought to take some pictures of them as proof. That's why you were lurking around Mr. Corrida's door last night.
Ah!
Unlock successful!
Don't fuck with me! I have the power of God and anime on my side!
You were looking into Mr. Corrida and Ms. Andrews' affair, weren't you?
You got it. I was gonna get myself a scoop by catching him in a secret meeting.
But there's already an article about it in one of the week's tabloid magazines. It's no longer breaking news.
What'd you just say? Her initials are AA. What kind of vague thing is that? That ain't no proof of nothing. People are gonna want to see real proof. Well, at least I do. So that's what I was doing, getting photos. Oh. I'm gonna whip up the reader's interest with some gossip and a little misleading. Then spice it up a little and have myself an exclusive story.
Wow, a lot of nice journalistic integrity you got there.
I already finished writing up my spicy article, you know. But the paper I wrote it on, my note to myself, it's gone. Your note to yourself? It was inside the case of my $1,600 camera. They done run off together. I came here for my big story, didn't come here to have my treasure disappear on me.
Yeah, I understand.
It's enough to make a gal go bonkers, I tell you. What's with people now, anyway? I never thought I'd see the day when someone done steal something from me.
You really want that note back, huh? I've got no idea why, though. The story on that note is probably a bold-faced lie. Wait. Autograph. I do not have an autograph. What's autograph? Talk to Gumshoe. Present wine glass to Gumshoe. Examine the autograph paper on the table. Move to Unguard's hotel room. Shit. Forgot to keep talking to Fuckface while I was in this room. So about this wine glass. Ha! So you noticed it, pal. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that was untouched. You notice that too, Detective Gumshoe? No, actually Ms. Von Karma noticed it first. Yeah, Pearls noticed it before me too. Hey, wait a minute. So does that mean Ms. Von Karma's here at the hotel? Yeah, she's around. Man, you're gonna be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here. Well, you can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000-meter dash.
What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick?
I've heard this sound somewhere before. It's Ms. Von Karma.
Huh?
For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops out of nowhere and whips me. Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened the last time. Sorry, I gotta make myself scarce. Later, pal. Ah!
Oh, at last, you reveal your true nature. Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Would it be too much for you to ask you to be nice to me for a change?
So, you're the type to steal information from pitiful, hopeless detectives.
That's very dishonorable of you.
Ah!
Hey, don't you dare run away, Scruffy McTrenchcoat.
I didn't think the detective of this country would be this pitiful.
Ah! Detective, come over here for a second. Oh my. Oh my.
I feel better knowing at least you were man enough to face your punishment.
He was so scared, he just froze up on the spot.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, you have soiled my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine.
Victory is yours? Is that all this means to you? What?
Come, Scruffy. The investigation briefing is about to begin.
Yes, sir.
This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor.
Ow! Why did you throw at me now? What is this? Well, I guess this means I gotta head back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come down to the Criminal Affairs Department, alright? And if you can, try not to let Miss Von Karma see you. Okay. Talk to Old Hag, present autograph. Okay. There we go. She likes Gumshoe. I think I'm gonna do this and then call it a night. It's almost 8:30, but oh god. Let's go ahead and she wants to bump him off for sure. I don't know, I think she's just into the BDSM shit. I don't think she wants to bump anything. I think she just wants to tie him up and hit him. Hit him good. Oh, I bet you what's going to happen is I show the autograph and she's going to get, like, really moist and be like, oh, all 4 of the things are going to fall down now. But that's part of bumping him off.
Alright, I'll be honest with you for now.
Then please, tell us what you saw.
But, oh, what a waste. And here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at the youngin's expense. I am a little devil after all.
Doesn't it imply you aren't a good person? Alright, I'll give you what you want. Shit, I didn't examine the fucking table. Alright.
Mr. Nick, what is this piece of paper?
It's called an autograph.
Autograph?
The paper's got Mr. Kurita's name written on it, so it's his autograph.
I can't read it at all. To be honest, I've never seen writing that looks like this.
It's a special way of writing called cursive. Look here, see how it says, "To my dearest Wendy," in more normal letters here?
This sloppy, unreadable writing? It's crazy and cruel to give this to someone.
Hold on. Wendy. I've heard that name somewhere before. Here you go.
That's Juan's autograph.
Yes, it is.
And it even says "To my dearest Wendy" on it. That's me, right? Right? My name is Wendy Oldbag, so that Wendy has to be me, right?
Well, it may say Wendy. Somehow I don't think Juan had this Wendy in mind when he signed it.
Oh, please give it to me. Please let me have it.
Can't let you have it just like that.
Yes, I know. And how about an exchange?
There we go. Pants moistener. Wow, she must really want this autograph.
My offer isn't good enough for you. Fine, Miss Wright, you win. Wendy Oldbag, ready to open up her heart. All for my dearest Juan.
Easy as 1, 2, 3. I don't care what the button says. That was funny.
I feel bad for you now. Huh? I tell you, I saw him that night. I saw him coming out of Juan's room. You're kidding. Oh, no. It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just a coincidence on my way to the toilet, minding my own business.
And did you tell that to the police?
Well, of course. I thought I could get a gift certificate or two out of it, maybe. Or maybe more. Gift certificate? I've been recruited again for that part at the trial. You know, the trial tomorrow. This time, you're gonna get it. I'm gonna work hard to get your client pronounced guilty.
But Mr. Ungard hasn't done anything bad. I don't care about details like that. I know he did my dear poor Juan in. I just do. That yellow-bellied chicken. A yellow-bellied chicken? I wonder what that would look like.
It'd be like a chicken, but with a yellow belly.
I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad, and I say he did it.
What did Mr. Ungard ever do to deserve this? What did Mr. Ungard do to you to make you so...
You don't know? That guy, he framed my Juan. He created that scandal that plagued poor Juan. Mr. Nick.
What is it?
What's a scandal?
I'll tell you about that after we get home, okay?
Poor Juan led astray by the wiles of that vile temptress.
Mr. Nick, what do vials and wild temptress mean?
Ah.
How about we just listen to what Ms. Oldbag has to say for now, okay, Pearls? I like how the Sid characters are reoccurring. Oh, yeah. The characters from the first game, they're just recurring throughout the trilogy. So, Miss Oldbag, who is this woman you're talking about?
Adrian Andrews, of course. Who else? That guy, he shoved the girl onto Juan on purpose.
His own manager? But why?
I thought lawyers were smart. It was to create a scandal to make Juan lose face. That girl drove Juan into a scandal that dragged his reputation through the mud.
Sounds like a pretty standard definition of a scandal to me. Why do you know about that anyway, Ms. Oldbag?
I'm one of Juan's biggest fans. I'm always out there gathering information. There's nothing I don't know.
Do you have proof that Mr. Ungard did what you say he did?
Next week's issue of a certain magazine says so.
Of course. A tabloid.
Next week? Doesn't that mean it's something people don't know about yet?
Why would Miss Oldbag have information like that? And where did she get it? March 21st. Police Station. Criminal Affairs Department. Detective Gumshoe said they had an investigation briefing. Actually... No. Whenever I get the opportunity, this will be the end of it. My New Year's resolution will be to improve my English spelling.
Ha ha!
Yeah. Oh, he's back.
Hey, so you came, pal. Why the blunt greeting? Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about. What do you mean by that? Well, things look perfect this time around. The evidence and the testimony are airtight. But we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive. Alright. Y'all, that is going to do it for me for tonight. I think that is a good stopping point. We are almost to the trial. Does this trial really only take place in one thing? No. Wow. Holy shit. We have got a lot left in this case. We got a bit to go with this investigation before we start the actual trial, but yeah, no, this is not going to happen with just a one shot. I thought we were going to be able to wrap it up with the next stream. No, this is going to take a couple at least. Anyways, that is it for tonight. Join us next Wednesday. 5:30, Ratter will be attempting to beat the dungeon. You didn't beat the dungeon, right? Ryder?
Hey, you didn't beat the last dungeon, did you?
Whatever. She will be continuing Persona 5. And then the next day, we will finish out this investigation and we'll start trial day 1 of this case. So until next time, night-night. And don't let the old bags bite. Good night, y'all.